I'm stupid. I didn't unmute on OBS. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. Hello, Hunter. Hello, Sparksmaker. How's it going? It has been a hot minute. It's been like 2 weeks. Here's the deal. I was planning on streaming during the week last week because I had a bit of a break, and then I got really busy doing other shit. And so I didn't. Whoopsies. Hello, Reptile. How's it going? It's 4 a.m. over here. Yeah, this is gonna be a late stream. Uh, it was starting at like 8 p.m. over here. Um, so yeah, we're gonna try to go kind of fast because I have a class at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. So uh, we got to get going here. It's gonna be fairly simple. I basically just have to clean up this lovely little metal cabinet. He doesn't love us, so he didn't stream. That is true. That is true. I actually hate all of you. I'm sorry to break it to you like this. All right. Let me show you what I am talking about. Ta-da! You've always known. Well, hey, there were signs, I'm sure. So, we have new cabinet. Yay! I didn't position it in a way that was visible to the camera, because I'm smart. Let's do this. There we go. Hopefully the noise suppression gets, like, all of the sheet metal noises that are going to be happening today, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. um, so this is, I think it used to be a bookshelf. There's, like, it has fiction, Baki / fairy tales, nonfiction, verse what? Weirsay / poetry. I don't know what language this is. And then there's just like a collection of letters and there's just like a collection of letters that supposedly has a word in there. I don't know what language that is. It looks Germanic or Russian. I don't know. Whatever. So I got this for a grand total of $5 dues because no one wants it. Because why would anyone want this? But what we're going to be doing today is reinforcing it. So these the shelves on them, I don't know, can you guys see how much that's bending? Not really. I don't know if you guys can see how much they flex when I just like put my hand on them. But it's a lot. The answer is a lot. Also, the one over on this side is bent. Oh, also we need to fix the drawer slides because those are all kinds of fucked up. Or the door, sorry, not drawer slides, the door slides. Yeah, this one's like bent and messed up right there. So, we've got to reinforce those shelves. We'll just like put some slats in there. Bookshelf with doors, yeah. Yeah, I'm flexing. Oh, hey, Palace. Hello, Kynaps. Hello, Jane. Oh, hey, hi. Oh, wait, well, yeah, this is your first time here. Hello, Palace. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're also got to be cleaning it because, here, let me zoom in real quick. Hold on. Zoom. Let me angle the camera. And that doesn't tell you shit. Let me just bring it closer. Yeah, we've got some interesting stuff in here. Would anyone like a die? Perhaps. Perchance. We got some leaves. We've got what I can only assume to be like a Lego mushroom, I guess. Oh, that's not in frame. Whoops. I don't know. Random metal clip thingy. What does that say on it? Nape? What does that say? Say October? What the fuck does that say? We'll look at that later. Whatever. So we gotta vacuum this thing out. And then also, like I said, we got to reinforce these shelves, but also the back on this thing is falling apart. Um, oh wait. Uh, Motan VT, hello. I think you were the 300th follower. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I do believe you are. Appreciate it. It's good to see you. Here, let me show you guys what I'm talking about here with the back. So clearly this thing was stored outside for a minute. It came from like a nursing home or something that was closing down. They donated a whole bunch of furniture, including like 30 trash cans. So I snagged 2 of them. So we have a recycling bin and a trash can now. So that's nice. But here, let's see. I don't know if I can really show this to you, but the spot welds that hold the back on. Oh, I'm stepping on the random metal thing. The spot welds that are holding the back on are failing in the center. I don't think I can really show that to you. Whatever. They're failing in the back, and so like it's just free to move, which is not ideal. It's also loud as fuck. Uh oh shit, Ty, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it, and Buzz Blaze, thank you for the follow. I really need to fix the uh resubscription notification thing. Yeah, it's I've been saying that for about 7 months now, so that's cool. Let's see, how did I drop frames? Oh, I dropped frames for a minute. That's not ideal. Oh well, whatever. um, so yeah, it's also like just extremely loud. Let's see if the mic picks this up. Picked it up a little bit. I don't know what that sounded like. We'll find out, I guess. Oh yeah, we're also gonna put it on casters, because there's no fucking way I'm moving this thing around the shop. Oh, guys, speaking of casters, I forgot. Hold on, one moment. Here, let me raise you guys up. Going up. Boop, 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 boop. The sound effects are necessary. We got the surface grinder on wheels now. Look at this shit. It makes me way happier than it like reasonably should. But yeah, I got it up. I got the whole 700 pounds of this bad boy on casters. It's awesome. It's also not nearly as unstable as you would think, being like this top heavy. It doesn't feel unstable at all. It's great. Let me wrestle this guy back into place. It is still like difficult to play with to move around, but yeah, fuck. At least it's possible. Okay, there we go. Yeah, raise you up so it gets down mountains. Indeed. All right. Oh, let's scoot you guys back over here. Um. So yeah, first things first. I guess. I want to deal with the uh, door slides right here. They're super rusty, which is why they're all sticky. And so, can I actually pull these out entirely? Oh, maybe I can. Can I? Yeah. Oh, sick. Okay. Well, that'll make things easier. Okay. The door's gone. Hold on, let me Let me move that thing before I hit my head on it repeatedly like an idiot. Oh, speaking of hitting my head on things repeatedly, if you guys didn't see it, uh, there, Monkey Turtle on the Codebug server made a like a compilation of me hitting my head on things like an idiot. Let me just post the link in here. And somehow this video has already reached like 1,500 views, which is ridiculous. Uh, so now 1,500 people have seen me hitting my head on things, like an idiot. So that's cool. But it is a really funny video. Highly recommend it. Oh man, this door is all bent. Okay, we'll have to rebend the bottom of this door, the sheet metal of that. This side. Oh, this one just pops out easily. Okay, so we can get both of them onto the operating table. These at the top. Oh, it had bearings in it. Oh, wait a minute. Someone installed these doors upside down. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, that's in frame. Whoopsies. How did I do that? Why? Get out of my shot. This is my cinema. Son of a... How did I avoid this before? Son of a bitch. What did I do differently here? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. That's just in the shot. Oops. Off you go. I really need to make a better mount for this phone. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right now, here, I can just show you. Right now, the phone mount is just like... I have a tripod, which is actually really nice, but I got it for really cheap. But then it's also... I'm just using this, like, phone stand that you're meant to, like, clip onto your nightstand or whatever. I actually stole it from my mom. And then clip it onto the thing like this. But I need to make... Or buy... I'm sure someone makes one of these, but I need to make something that actually... like an actual camera, I mean. Or I could actually get a proper camera, but those cost money. 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 Money, 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 money. We stable? Maybe? Okay, whatever. It's good enough. So what I was trying to say... Here, let's get this shit off the table. Oops. Codebugs love head trauma, yeah. Anyway, what I was trying to say is I just realized that the bottom panel of these... Wow, that's not visible at all. Zoom. Zoom. Nice and tilted. Perfect. Okay. These have bearings on them. They've got like little wheels, which are supposed to go on the bottom. They're supposed to go on the bottom side of the door so they can like slide nicely. And this one, this second door that came out of the second track, like on the rear, this one had it installed correctly, but the one underneath it, the first door did not, which is why it's all bent and fucked up. So that explains a lot. Hello, Seabiscuit. How's it going? Okay, so let's try bending this bad boy back into shape. Let's take this guy back off the table. That is. And let's grab some pliers, which is right behind the tripods. What do we have? I don't have like those nice sheet metal pliers that are, meant for doing this, but uh, I'm sure I got something that'll work. Uh, let's give these a shot. Okay. They're too big. I'm not really able to bend them down as much as I need. Uh, let's see. What's the best way to do this? What if I just do this? That kind of works. Kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't have pipe clamps long enough for this. Maybe chain two of them together, but that's not really worth it. Oh, you've got a 1950s desk house fan. Nice. You got a break? Hell no. This place is tiny. We don't even have one at work. Well, we kind of have one at work, but it's like one of the kind that the type that you like put in a hydraulic press, to like use it as a press brake, which is not really a press brake. Also, not really what you would use for this. Let's see. I got these. These pliers might work. These bad boys are meant for like pulling out nails and stuff. So they have like they're like curved, and you can also clip nails with them. So you like grab onto the nail and then go twist. So I don't know. Maybe it'll work with this. Oh yeah, that works perfectly. Sweet. Get here we go. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that I think that works. I'm gonna call that good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's see here. Are the spot welds on this okay? There's like a reinforcing rib going down the center. Oh, nope, at the bottom, or yeah, at the bottom they are not okay. Okay. So let's do this. Oh, wait. Lag? Hello? Yeah, let's move our little treasures back to the cabinets. I was not expecting to be doing door surgery. I didn't think it would be this bad. Let's flip this guy around. Um, yeah, the wheels are, they're rusty, but they're fine. I mean, the top, it is a little bit busted. Um, I can fix that, right? It's like a little bit mangled right here. So if I just come in and, you know what? A flathead screwdriver would be better for that. Let's see, I've got like a shitty one that I use for this kind of work. I have a few actually. Where is it? It's this guy. Yeah, this guy's mangled. Fuck. Here, let's zoom you guys back in. Oh yeah, it's nice and tilted. Here, wait, I actually do have tilt adjustment on this tripod. There you go. Oh, no. Oh, I was adjusting the wrong piece. There we go. That's better. Zoom. Perfect. Let's see here. Okay. And then we got like a curled edge over here. It's not supposed to be curled, I don't think. Okay. Let me decurl you. And then just gonna grab it and kind of smush it back into shape. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Squoosh. Perfect. Eh, and it's perfectly good enough. Come here and you squoosh. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Now let's grab some sheet metal screws. New door for the shop? No, this is new door for or well, it's a new to me piece of shop furniture. Um, turns out someone installed the doors wrong, which is why the sliding action never worked. Let's see here. Only the highest quality Home Depot big box of screws. Let's see. Impact driver. You've got to do the obligatory. Every time. You gotta. Contractually obligated. Wait, this isn't gonna stab through the other side and cause problems, is it? No, it's fine. Shit. Stop that. It drilled through the first side fine, and now it's just like using the threads to shove the second side through. Let's see. If I pre-drill this, it'll make it a lot easier. Let me grab a drill. Do-do-do-do. Uh, yeah, 1/8 inch is probably a good pre-drill size. Right? Uh, yeah, that's fine. Can't see what's going on. Let me see. Let's try to support this thing from the backside. Like this? Yeah, that works. Cool. We're not drilling through our fingers today, boys. At least not for a little while. Cool. I almost just knocked my drill off the table. Hello, Guinea to Pig. Congrats on being alive. Thank you, thank you. FU sound suppression. Does it sound that bad? Or is it... Can you not hear? Or what's going on? What has sound suppression ever done to you? Let's drill this one too. Because the same thing is going to happen if I don't. Stop moving. There we go. Hello? Stop slipping in the chuck, please, and thank you. Cool. There we go. And get that guy in. Cool. There's that. Wait a minute. No shitballs. You know what I just realized? None of this is going to work because the slots that go in here, the slot that this goes in is too thin. It's not going to work with the screws, the heads of these screws coming back. Someone get this man a rivet gun. I do actually, I do have rivets. I actually do have a rivet gun. Hold on. That is the smarter solution, but these are a whole lot easier. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't actually have rivets. I just have the rivet gun. Why do I have... I have two of them. Why do I have two of them? And why do I have no rivets? I thought I had rivets. Oh. Unless I put them somewhere stupid, which is very possible. Uh... 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 Not over here, not over here. Not in there. Yeah, I think I have two rivet guns and no rivets. Very cool. Okay. Well, back to plan A. How can I deal with this? I could put the screws in and grind the heads off, but that's a terrible idea. It'll be fine. New solution, redefine the problem is not a problem. There we go. I've solved it. Okay. Now let's see. Which one of these? Here it is. Now this part is actually kind of a problem. Can you see that? Is that in frame? No. And it's behind my head. Hold on. There we go. So this like reinforcing rib that goes down the whole length of the door, the spot welds are broken up here, and so it's able to just like flex and do whatever it wants. So we are gonna go from the front side and put. Well, wait, shit. Will that work? Will it still have clearance to do that? Oh shit. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it'll have clearance to slide behind the other door. Well, this one slides in front, so it's fine. But the other one slides behind. And the other one has way worse problems. Balls. Shit, even. Oh, god damn it. I don't know what the clearance... Let me grab a measuring tape and see how thick the doors are and how thick the slots are. See how much room we've got to play with. Okay, doors are... just under half an inch wide. And the slots are... half an inch wide. No, wait. Do I know how to read? The thing is covered. It's more like 3/4, actually. I think. Yeah. This tape measure sucks. Maybe I can get away with that, then. Maybe I should actually just wait until I have a rivet. Until I have rivets. To deal with those. The doors, that is. Cool. Hey, how dare you? Listen, man, I didn't think that I thought the sheet metal screws would be plenty, okay? And I knew I had a bunch of these, I just didn't think about, how tall the heads were. I also don't know why I have two rivet guns. I chose this project to come back to because it's like, okay, cool, this is something I need to do, it's gonna be fast and easy, and we can do it in like an hour or two. Turns out no. Perhaps not. Perchance. You can't just say perchance. Perchance. Okay. We'll go back to just the cabinet itself, and I'll deal with the doors later. Okay. Uh, let's see. Let's scoot you guys back over here. Over here. Unzoom. There we go. Cool. Alright, the world is slightly tilted. Is it gonna bug me? Garage floor is so uneven. I feel like that's worse. I'm a professional cinematographer. Good enough. What did I do with my drink? Oh, here it is. Hello, Digza. How's it going? Okay. You know what? Something else I should really get is a dustpan. Ow! That fork. It attacked me. You're a very big fan of this workspace. Well, it's good to that's good to hear. Hey, we're doing our best here. I actually spent like the rest of the day I spent cleaning right behind this because there was a big pile of shit over here, and my mom really wants her car back in the garage before it starts snowing. So unfortunately, I have to give up all of the space. Um, which is again part of why we're doing this. We're gonna put this bad boy on wheels, so that I could just move it around as needed. Because I only have like this half of the shop. Actually, can you guys see like this tape line right here? This is actually, in theory, this is the demarcation line. It's like the DMZ. In theory, this half of the garage is mine, and then this half of the garage is the car part of the garage. But even since she put that down, it's never been true. Everything bleeds over anyway. So yeah. All right, I'm just gonna clean out the leaves. Next thing. And some of the grinding dust. I don't know how I got grinding dust in here, but I did. Whoops. That was loud, probably. I mean, to be fair, I was like blasting this cabinet with grinding dust before, which is probably why it's covered in it. The bottom layer has a bunch of crap in it. Let me grab this shop vac. Oh, Nutson, how's it going? Probably too thin to try a little tack weld. Yeah, it definitely is. I did consider. Also, I only have a stick welder, which is not ideal for thin sheet metal, especially for someone of my skill level, which is to say, very low. Um, we do have a spot welder at work, uh, but it's at work, not here. So it's of course like a Harbor Freight low quality one, but it is a spot welder nonetheless. I I need to replace the filter in this thing. That thing is struggling. It was giving out like no suction. Why are you yelling at me? Stop yelling at me. Last metal shop I worked in, a foot-operated spot welder. That thing was loud. Loud, really? Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I know I don't have to worry about things being too loud, really, because not only do we have like the ridiculous noise suppression of the mic, but also I probably just ruined it by poking it. But I also have like a limiter turned on in OBS, so in theory, it should never be too terribly awful. Okay, we're gonna put another screw through the back of that because it needs it. Don't burp. Okay. Strategic decision is right about there. That is the technical term. Cool. Uh, Still have some free spots. Right there. Gimme. This is such great content, isn't it? You guys can't see a fucking thing I'm doing because it's on the back side of the project. Isn't this so cool? Right there. Come on. There we go. Let's get another one in here. You know what the smart thing to do first? You know what the smart thing to do first would be? Putting on casters so I can move it around so you can actually see what the fuck is going on. Let's do that. Okay. I should have thought about where this is going. Okay, there we go. And let's see what the base is. Oh, it's just that sheet metal. Okay. That's actually not ideal. Wow, it's also got some holes in it. Right there. Oh, you guys can't see. It's too small. Zoom. Enhance. Enhance. Got some holes in it. I got one there, which is suboptimal. Yeah. Oh well, whatever. Oh, there's also one there. Those almost look intentional. Almost. Hmm. Oh well, whatever. See, this is not ideal because that means if I do the lazy and easy thing of just using sheet metal screws to slap the casters on, that it'll poke up through the bottom of the shelf and stab whatever I have in there, which is bad. Generally considered a bad. Let's see. No progress is ever really made. How dare you? No, no, listen. It's changing plans a little bit because I'm trying to make the. Listen here. I'm trying to make the best content that you've ever seen. All right. Fuck it. We're doing it live. Is the mentality. And plus, that's kind of how things go, isn't it? In the real world, at least in my experience. Okay. Let's do. Let's make like a little wooden thing. Um, that just goes in here. Let's grab this random piece of scrap wood. Um, Such as this guy. Yeah, these two. These two will work. Yeah. I'd like to say that the unplanned, let's call it the spontaneous nature. Oh, you guys can't see my hand gestures. The spontaneous nature of my streams is part of the charm, really. That's what I tell myself. Okay. Put this guy in the corner, and let's see. Let's unzoom again. Unenhance. Dehance. Okay. My neighbors are gonna love me. All right. They do actually love me. It's fine. I help them out when they need random shit. All right. Let's see here. Let's get this bad boy set up. Um, that is gonna blow dust all over my stuff. It's fine. Let me get another drink. $240 in capacitor base, never used past 60%. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think most spot welders are capacitor based, to be fair. um, and yeah, I think the one that we have at work is I think it can do 240 or 120. But I might be wrong. I don't remember. Okay. Actually, how many wood screws do I have? How long are they? That is. 1 1/4. Uh, hmm. Suboptimal. Yeah, those are the shortest ones I have. These also don't even have. These are just like countersunk. I don't know, they'll work. Yeah, those will be fine. Well, they would be fine if they were shorter. God damn it. Balls. Son of a bitch. I've got washers. Let's see. How many washers will it take to make this plan work? Oops, there goes the washers. And the head, well, it kind of works. I kind of hate this plan, though. I should just grab a thicker piece of wood. I kind of don't want to make this too tall, though. Hmm. Uh, eh, hmm. I guess I could use the sheet metal screws on the wood. It'd probably work. Yeah, let's just try that before we commit to anything. Yeah, these are meant to be metal to metal. I swear to God, at one point I bought like lathe screws, which I'm fairly sure is how you pronounce it. But they're basically just for doing this kind of stuff. Is like through metal to wood. Um. Oh yeah, that'll work fine. Okay, never mind. Plan. We're going back to plan A-ish. Is this plan B? We're going back to this plan. Anyway, I bought those screws at one point for something, but I don't know where the fuck they are. It's also very possible that I didn't actually buy them and I just made that up. Let me grab a pencil and a square so we can mark out what we're doing. Okay, so casters have a we'll call that 2¼ inch base plate. Let's just go with a nice 3-inch wooden block. And let's see, just mark that guy right here. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. That's a very nice, lovely line we've got there. Here, let's try to do this correctly. And it's close enough. Okay. And then, let's see, another thing we need to do is mark out how long this needs to be. There's one. And yeah, we can hold it like this. Okay. Let's see here. Can you guys see anything I'm doing? I forget what I did with the camera. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Okay. Oh, I should also unlock that because I need to slide. Yes. Okay. There's one. And let's mark another one. And that's two. And that's 3. And then we'll grab the last board. And let's mark that. Okay. And get out of here. 4. And then we cut them to be square. Okay. Cool. And there are little adapter blocks. Let's put this guy back. Clean up the mess a little bit. This is like kind of a wasteful way to do it, but it was really fast. And also this is scrap wood that I'm planning on burning anyway, so who cares? I have like hundreds of these boards. Um, oh no, I will need the miter saw later. So let's just scoot you off to the side. Eh. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Check chat. Get stuck on the door. That's an optional step. Knock over the tape measure. Also an optional step. Oh wait, did the camera die? Oh well. Whoopsies. Yeah, it is like internet based. It's like a Wi-Fi based system is what I'm doing with this. I'm using Video Ninja for about 4 seconds, and so did connection, but all good. Okay. Oh yeah, dropped frames, 2,500. Cool. Alright, well, at least we're back. Seems like I'm a bit loud suddenly for some reason. I wasn't this loud when I started. I'm gonna move the camera down. Is that better? Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright, cool. LA Massive Bot, hello, hello. Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, I need to... I really, really need to get a better solution. Oh wait, I heard a noise, hold on. Ah. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I need to get a better solution for camera stuff. But like, this shit is so easy. It's like you pull up a web page on your phone and then add a browser source on OBS and you're done. You don't need to pay for it. It's free. Those are synonyms. It's super easy. And so um, like all the other solutions I've seen are like, oh, you have to plug your phone into the computer. It's like, I just want you to, I would be fine. I don't know. I need to figure my shit out. The real thing I need to do is like get a camera, but that costs money and like a lot of it, so we're not doing that. I also would need to like learn how to do camera stuff, which would require effort, and it's just effort in a field I don't want to put effort into. You know what I did not think about is how annoying it's going to be to put the blocks of wood in. I have brain damage. I should have made them longer. Hmm. I have a little bit of the stupid. I think I can make it work, though. I don't want the screws, like, everywhere on these. I do have, like, a right angle attachment, so that's what we're going to do. Where's the handle for it? That might be lost to time. Using a phone camera right now? Yes, I am. There are apps that broadcast NDI protocol. I don't know what the hell a NDI protocol is, but I will open that in a new tab and then forget to look it up. Let's see. NDI protocol. I will look at that later. You can just send me both the apps I've used. I'll use sorry. That would be great. Yeah, I use an app. It's called VDO .ninja. It's really nice. It's open source and you can it's the problem is that it sends all of the data from your phone to their servers, then to your computer. And so, like, that introduces a ton of latency and, like, lag. But I haven't, like, I seriously looked for a good while to try and figure out other solutions. But all of them seem to be paid, or, like, they were just for idiots. Like, and granted, I am the idiot in this case. Uh, it's like for people, it's like, I'm saying the word like a lot. That's cool. Um, it's all targeted at, like, just like tech idiots. I don't know how else to describe it. But I don't know the correct words to Google to find what I want. So, whatever. I'm sure it exists, but I don't know what to Google. Okay, this is going to be incredibly annoying. Do I have... let's grab a clamp. How do I do this to myself? I could have just not done this. Uh, yeah, why did I do this to myself? I'm kind of stupid. You know what, Yeah, I regret my decision not doing this. Here, let me check chat because you guys are talking to me. Uh, uh, blah blah blah. NDI protocol is interesting, but network camera stuff. When via NDI, but only too clunky and funky. Yeah, it is kind of clunky and funky, but it works and it's easy. Oh, it is a paid phone app. God damn it! I didn't want to pay for it. Kind of dropped too many frames and buffer too much. Yeah, that's fair. Um, I've had issues with that. RSTP, I don't know what that is. I'm going to copy that and Google it later. Um, yeah, I'll Google that. Yeah, it's something I just need to learn, but I haven't bothered. Android or iPhone? iPhone, unfortunately. I could also just get a camera, but whatever. Anyway, so what we're going to do instead of that stupid shit, because I don't want to, is we're going to reach into my stocks of pallet wood. This is the stretcher off of a pallet that was like, it's all fucky, and so I couldn't use it for anything else. So we'll just put it there, and that'll make it much easier to screw into. Let's see, did I put the tape measure away? I just stepped on a screw. This is why I love having big boots. I can just step on screws and it doesn't matter. I just kicked the other tripod. What did I do with that tape measure? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. I had it in my hands. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, that's right, I knocked it off the table. Okay, so change of plans. Squares are a pain in the ass. Rectangles are all the rage. 15 inches long. I left the pallet wood over here. Okay. Let's put the screws back in the box before I pop my mom's tires. Okay. Uh, is this like a 30-inch long? Not really. It's not. There's not like a lot of good material on here. Yeah, son of a bitch. Should I just grab another piece? Should probably let's just grab another piece. Yeah, I've got more. Let's see. How about you? Oh, you have cracks running all down the center. Why did I even bother keeping that? Stop falling. Stop it. Stay. Stay. For fuck's sake. Okay. You're killing me, Smalls. John? I am in a hell of my own creation. Holy shit. Stay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, this guy will work. What kind of wood is this? It's like shit. Yeah, it'll work. Okay. I just realized I got rid of I put away this is why I never put things away. At least that's what I tell myself, is because I'll need them later. I put away the pencil, and now I need the pencil. So I'm just going to use my knife as a pencil. It's pencil enough, right? It'll work. Okay. And here we go. Okay. There's one. And There's two. Cool. Okay, and then this can go into the burn pile, as well as these. There, go over there. What if every chat message was TTS? No, I would go insane. Droidcam is the one you guys use? No NDI-BS, and it just worked? I mean, well, is it directly to the computer? Like, is that how it works? Or, uh, how does that work? 1 to 2 weeks ago. It is, well, it's over Wi-Fi, but like, it's to their servers and then the computer, right? But that's like the same issues that I'm having with Video Ninja, isn't it? Or is that specifically their services? That are a little questionable. There's no servers. Oh, there are no servers in between. Okay, cool. Okay, then fine. God damn it, I'll pay for Droidcam. I didn't realize that. It's all local network. Okay, fine. I didn't want to. Okay, I'll look into that. Let's see. I love not cleaning up after myself. This is great. Okay, scoot. Scoot you back over here. I just had another thought while I'm doing this. The other thing about like having all chat messages be TTS, I've actually seen a guy who does that, and he's really cool. But then the thing is, like, I felt like he was making a Buster Sword. Um, it's pretty sick actually. But I was the only one in his chat, and I started typing, and then I realized, oh god, everything is TTS on this channel, and you feel like you don't want to chat and just say idle messages because all of a sudden everyone has to hear you saying it, right? It's just like every message you send is going to be heard. And I didn't like that. The feeling of like, oh my god, everything I say is actually important or whatever, you know? I wasn't a fan. Like, it is a good solution, I'm sure, for some people, but no, no thank you. Pass. Doesn't help that this wood is kind of warped. I think this way. Yeah. Here, I can get rid of this now. That I just tried to put the screw directly into the impact driver. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna eyeball it. Okay. It's starting to be secured. Grab another one. Here, you know what? I actually got these at Harbor Freight like a few days ago. Hold on. Got some brand spanking new magnet bowls. Yay. They were like $2. Or was it $1? They were really cheap because they were on sale. I mean, they're really cheap anyway, but they were even more cheap. Cheaper. That's the correct word. Okay. Give me this. And let's go, I don't know, right here. Oops. I pushed too hard and it slipped. I'm always worried it's gonna like drill into my hand, even though that's not how it works. I mean, that is how it works, just like, I don't know. There we go. Even though there's a piece of wood in between me and the screw. That's what, or more of what I meant. Okay. Now we got the tricky section. These are very even screw placements. Okay, I do actually need the right angle thing. Pull out that in there. Pull out that in there. Go over here. Actually, we're gonna climb inside of the cabinet. This is a very comfortable position. Wow, that's at an angle. Holy shit. Okay, let's get one more. What did I do? Hold on, let me. So I'm gonna have to do this again on the other side. Let me see if I have the other half of this right angle attachment. I do. Okay, cool. This angle attachment is really sick. Oh wait, let me look at chat real quick. Oh, I just kicked it. Let's see. There's a thing built into Windows now. I think I looked into that and it's not really doable. 15 to 20. Oh, magnet bowls. Not magnet balls. Magnet bowls. BOWLS. If you have NDI working by some wizardry OBS camera, um, it's like $100. Jesus. Yeah, that's insanely expensive. No, thank you. Yeah, magnet bowls. They're just like little stainless, or they're little metal bowls, with magnets on the bottom. So like, I've got a bunch of screws. Can you see that? I can also look at this through this way. Here we go. It's just like has a bunch of screws in here, and they don't fall out. And also, I can like slap it on the side of things like that. It's useful for like mechanics, but it's also useful for me. So yeah, this angle attachment is really sick because it's just like a little right angle doodad, and it has multiple ways of using it. So like this is the long handled one, but then it's also got like this other handle, and it's useful for different situations. I really like it. It isn't cheap though, or no, it was cheap. It was like $20 or 30. I don't remember. It costs money. Fuck. Okay. Okay, back into the container we go. That's off the board, I think. Ah, shit, I stripped the wood. Alright, whatever, that's good enough. It's only going to be holding forces in the opposite direction anyway. That's fine. It's fine. God, what kind of wood is this? Huh. I don't know what kind of wood this is. I feel like it just got treated with like some weird chemicals, because it was in a pallet, to be clear. And they do all sorts of chemical treatments and stuff for insecticides. In those. This one wasn't marked, I don't think, but I don't think it was like the methyl bromide ones. But who knows? Okay, grab another one. Let's go here. Man, I don't know why they go through so quickly on some of them and so slowly on others. Doesn't make sense. Okay, and you go over here. There you go. Grab another screw. Let's go through. All right. Eh, this is a very comfortable position. I love doing this. I love the things that I do to myself. Hello? Did it just pull out the other screws? There we go. Okay. Hold on. This is the reason I don't usually know where this like angle, this piece of the angle attachment goes, because it's not very good. I don't like it. I don't like it nearly as much as this one. Go. Here we go. This thing sucks to use, but like when you need to use it, there's no other option. There's no other good option. I mean, the good option would be do it correctly, but that would take forever and cost money. Uh, right about there, I think. It's also very difficult getting this thing lined up. I know you guys can't see what's going on, but if it's any consolation, I can't see what's going on either. Fuck. Come on. Fuck. God, cinema. You know what? 5 screws is enough. That's what I've decided. 5 screws is enough. Yeah. My mask started fogging up my glasses. Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Oh yeah, brass is good, but pricey, I know. Oh shit, you did irresponsible fire. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, okay. Shit. Alright, well, this is the stream now. Let's find something to burn. I had like a document of ideas that I could do. Uh, where did I put that? Was it this? Nope. It was this one. No, that sucks. That would take forever. I'm not doing that. Shit balls. Okay. Uh, balls. Shit, even. Okay. Hold on. Let's move this over here. Okay, you know what? Um, so I got this block of titanium, from the mystery metal store. And so I think what we're going to try and do, is light it on fire. Not the entire block. That would not go well. Like, it just wouldn't light. But we can make some shavings or filings. Bonk. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Grab a nice big file. I think this guy should work nicely. Burning shit smells pretty bad. Yeah. Oh yeah. The mystery metal store. Yes. Okay. So I found there's this store near me that sells like items that got lost in shipping. And the thing is, they deal with like consumer goods and like some industrial goods. And like industrial goods, you know, that kind of stuff. But they don't know what metals are. So I got this block of titanium for 50 cents a pound. And I got what we think is Invar, and it would be, if you extrapolate how much the equivalent volume of Invar would be on McMaster car, I got roughly $6,000 worth of Invar for like 45 bucks because they don't know what it is. So the thing is, they only have metals sometimes. I went the last time and they did not have any. Wow, this file is actually dull as shit. Let's grab another file. This sucks. Or maybe this is a rasp. It's really more meant for wood, probably. Let's grab this guy. I like this one. I like this file a lot. Yeah, they have no idea what it is. It's great. So I win, and they don't know. Is this even doing anything? Like it's making shit like chips. I just can't see them. Okay, so you got like a little pile of shavings on there now. Let's see. Let's get those off of my hand, please. It's like small. You guys can't. You guys can see it a little bit on camera. Let's grab the torch. And the igniter. I should probably get a refill on the propane. Hold on, I need to move the camera because it is in the way. No joke. I have like one of those proper igniter things, but I actually kind of prefer my sketchy barbecue lighter setup because it feels more consistent. That's not a joke. It feels better. Yeah, I like it more. So that's what we're gonna use. Let's turn on the gas a little bit. Oh, also, the knob on this one broke, so I 3D printed one, and it doesn't fit very well, so it kind of comes off. There we go. And now, let's see what happens. Ooh! I'm cooking the paint. It's turning brown. I didn't okay, you know, this is irresponsible fire, but, yeah, that's kind of fair. I kind of deserve that, honestly. Shit. Here, hold on. Let's try this again. Let's not cook the paint off of the brand new door. Well, brand new to me door. I deserve that. I was not planning on repainting that. I do have a no. I have a welder striker. It's just more consistent than the one that I have. The barbecue igniter is more consistent than the one I have. Okay, let's try this again. Let me grab a brush and let's get all of the crap. The crap. I should get actually like a proper file card, but this paintbrush will have to do. I'm just gonna get all of the crap out of the teeth of this file before we get going. Just so we don't have any contamination of our very scientific experiment. Okay, good enough. And now let's give it another shot. This is going to be really hard to see because it's gray. I don't really have a better option now. Oh well, whatever. We're going to just work with what we got. Okay, we've got a little bit there. A little bit more. Okay, hopefully that's enough. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it. And now let's brush off the titanium itself, because some of it's stuck. Okay, put that to the side. Now let's brush the file off. Okay, get as much as we can. Tool steel is Brinell hardness. Okay, well, is that hardened steel or is that? It heavily depends on the condition of the steel, right? And the condition of the titanium. I think this is grade 6 titanium, or no? I have no idea. Well, actually, I have no idea what grade of titanium this is because the grade number got cut off. So it's gonna. I don't think those are actually shavings off of the file. These are shavings off of the titanium for sure. Because also, look at the chamfer that I took off of it. Can you see that? Like I definitely removed material off of the titanium. Hardened tool steel? I don't believe that. What tool steel? Like titanium is not that hard. It hardened to what though? Because like you can harden something like 20 Rockwell or whatever, 30. But files are like 40 to 60. I don't in that range. But anyway, here we go. Take two. Ooh, we got little fireworks. Wait, shit! It is a plastic table underneath this. Hold on. Am I melting the table? I'm melting the table a little bit. Wait, shit. This is a true irresponsible fire. You getting what you paid for. There we go. You stand so you cast a shadow so it makes the dust more visible? That's not a bad idea. Here, let me turn this. Let's turn that off. I don't know if that helps at all. Maybe a little bit. I guess we could just do this in the absolute dark. Here, let's get some more titanium down. This takes forever, though. Oh, it's on my Band-Aid. Now my Band-Aid's gonna be all sparkly. Okay. Let's get some more. Okay. And now let's do the same deal. Let's clean this. And let's clean the file. Okay. Now, let's do this in the dark. Here, well, I'm going to turn off all of the lights. Oh god, that is... Wait, hold on. I need a flashlight so I can see where the hell I'm going. Ooh, spooky. I should get a dimmer switch. Or stop doing dumb shit like this. But that's much less interesting. Okay. Why is it so bright? You guys see the torch? You can barely see the torch. I can barely see what I'm doing. Woo! I don't know where the pile is. I feel like we should have gotten more than that. There we go. Got a little bit. Oh, there's the pile. I found it. Oh, this is pretty sick. Ooh, got a bunch right there. I just want to keep going until they're done, but they're not done. Should get a better way of collecting titanium powder next time. Such as a credit card. There we go. Oh, I'm glad I realized that I was melting the table before I did this in the dark. Oh shit. The flame blew itself out. I think that's a good place to stop. Got a little hot spot on the sheet. It's actually bowing up from the thermal expansion. That's kind of cool. Why is there smoke? Is that just oil? I think that's just oil from the steel. 'Cause, yeah, the table's still cool. All right, that was pretty sick. Magnesium next time? That's on the list. Do you have the EMF reader in the spirit box? No, I don't. Oh, it killed the bitrate. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't know why there's smoke. I think that's just the oil. Like they usually coat this in like a little bit of oil for shipping so it doesn't rust. I want to try something next. Because like I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is like bowing up significantly because in this area it expanded because of heat or copper for the founding colors. That's not a bad idea either. So let's grab. Yes, this has degreaser in it, but that's fine. If I like, woo, and it goes up in a puff of smoke. Oh, that's pretty fun. I was kind of hoping it would like suddenly bend back down, but it didn't. It kind of collected the dust in like a weird little ball. You guys see those? Man, why is the internet such shit today? Frame rate is so bad. Oh, no, yeah, I say that and then it gets better. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Never gets old. Okay, I'm done now. That was fun. And now we mark that irresponsible fire as uh complete. That was a good one. That was fun. Okay, and now we take our extremely hot sheet metal and we put it outside. Okay. Yeah, that was a fun little distraction. Oh, you can see the little hole. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see the fun little hole that I left in the table. Shit. Oh well. Okay. Come here. All right, let's put this. All right, the file just decided the floor was a better place to go. Okay, put you back in here, put you back in the mystery metal drawer. And now, back to the main event of today, which I remind you is a cabinet. Not, in fact, uh, setting things on fire. But that was a fun diversion. I just kicked the cabinet again. Let's scoot you guys back over here. Over here. Nope. Unzoom. 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 There we go. Professional. Okay. You turned that thing into a boat. What? How about ammonium nitrate? Oh, okay. Listen, buddy. There's only a limit. There's only so far we can go in between irresponsible fire and like federal watch list. Although I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let me just scoot you guys over here. Over here. I don't know why I say it like that. I just do. Something something hashtag memes. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna question that. Okay. Oh, I'm actually a genius. It only burnt like the reinforcement rib. It didn't burn the other side. Yes, let's go. It was actually planned. I did. It was done for content, guys. All of it. All of the dumb shit. It's all in the name of content, right? Right? Okay. Check the chat. I should. What I really should do is get like a big monitor and like put it, I don't know, over that door or something. It's just have chat up there and just be massive. Um, so that I can just look at it. And dioxygen difluoride. Yes. You're really trying if you aren't on a few watch lists. You've got a point. Listen, I'm probably on a few watch lists, but not the ones for making bombs yet. Well, I mean, maybe. Who knows? Yeah. The one that I'm currently on is the autism list. That one I'm definitely on. Both my search history and my diagnosis. Okay. Caster, go on. Stay stable. There we go. The screw just took off a piece of my band-aid, you asshole. Give me that back. Okay, there's that one. And that one's going to be difficult without turning it over, so let's do that later. Okay. Man, I'm going to give myself back problems by the time I'm 30. I'm just doing shit like this, bending over all the time. Okay. We're going to pretend like that one's nice and stable when it is definitely not. That's fine. We can pretend and use our imagination. Okay. That guy back up. Oh, give me that bowl. The casters. Yeah, I really should. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of putting a TV right there. It would have to have like a little PC. I could use like something like a Raspberry Pi, honestly. Like a little Raspberry Pi Zero. Actually, I don't know if a Zero can handle like having a browser, honestly. Or if I would need a browser, like there's Chatterino. But I have a spare Raspberry Pi I could probably just throw on there and use it as a little PC. Um, just for like having chat open. Has enough juice for that. And it's easy. A lot cheaper than a mini PC, probably. Although, honestly, if let's be real, I probably should just get a straight up mini PC so I don't fuck up my laptop. Yeah, I definitely could find a 40-inch TV at a garage sale, honestly. Um, Actually, the sale where I got this cabinet at almost certainly had some, and I just didn't think about it at the time. But, uh, give it like 6 months. Uh, then it'll be back again. And also, I can just kind of go look whenever I want anyway, so I can just check and get one. Wow, that is not screwed in at all on this end. Okay, hold on. That's actually a problem. Here, let's put another screw in that end for shits and giggles. That's good enough. It's only going to be going downwards forces anyway. And its mask is too loose. I've had this since COVID, so it makes sense. This style of mask is like the only one that I actually like because it's super comfortable. Um, but they don't make them anymore. Like they stopped making them even during COVID. So I just have like the ones that I have already, which is unfortunate. And I don't want to like wear a welding hood the entire time. So that would be, or like a motorcycle helmet. Like what if like Uwo does like motorcycle helmets, and Cotton has that one like weird looking like Daft Punk uh knockoff mask type thing. I don't love those. Although, let's be real, it would be better for my safety. It'd actually be better, a lot better for my safety because it'd be full face protection. Okay, cool. Great video encode decode. Well, I don't care about video encode decode, right? I just need it to pull up chat. Like that's the only thing I would be using it for. Shit. Oh shit, that's the garage door opener. Cool. Now we got that bad boy on wheels. Whee! Wow, that's wobbly without. Nice and unstable, just how I like it. Alright, whatever. It'll be fine. Alright, so now we can continue to work on this. You guys can actually see what I'm doing. Cool. So, let's see. We need another screw right here. He's showing up in a Guy Fawkes mask. That would be pretty funny, honestly. You had to wear a mask and a hood and glasses. That would be awful. Yeah, holy shit, progress. I know, right? It happens occasionally. Who'd have thunk? Perfect. God, I love these bowls. You know what? This corner is like dented. Let me grab a hammer. This is gonna be really loud, or the noise suppression is just gonna kill it entirely. I think full-blown hammer is the best way to go. Rubber mallet's not gonna do the trick. Let's see. Cool, that worked. Oh, you know, the problem with it being on wheels is that now it's going to try to run away from me. There we go. Dum, dum, dum. What else needs it? Right here. Right there. All right, you guys me down here. Right there. And this whole part is just like rusted out on the bottom. That's fine. Nope, no, well, it would help if you wouldn't miss. Stop running away. It's like trying to get my dog to take a bath. It's like, you son of a bitch, this is good for you. Stop running. There we go. Take one more right there. Right there. So. Okay, now. Need another one. Right here. Okay. All right, we're gonna call that good enough. I mean, honestly, I probably didn't need to do this in the first place, but I did. Oh, you're doing pulling up Stream Manager or Twitch, you should be able to do it, but Pi 3 or 4. No, I have a Pi 3, I think, that I would use for this. Corn balaclava, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, Deblo hammers are nice. Yeah, Chatterino, that's probably what I would do. Okay. It's actually, I think we need to do a little more hammer forming. Right there. Actually, that needs another screw also. Nice. Okay. And then, let's see, you need to hammer form that area too. I think these two dents that I hammered out might actually be where I ratchet strapped it to the top of my car a little bit too hard. I don't know. Okay, that's good enough. She's ugly, but she's mine. Okay. Now then. Next thing is we've got to reinforce these shelves because I do not trust them to hold shit. Actually, we should probably reinforce the bottom too, huh? Because I want to put like... I don't have any place that's like deep enough. And to hold... Oh, yes, finally. This is the only shelf I have that's capable of holding these like massive jugs of stuff, and like the spray bottles that I use for degreaser. Scope creep is real, yeah, maybe a little bit. That's fine. Well, this is what I was planning on doing in the first place, is reinforcing this. I have a ton of these pallet slats. It's pallet wood offset. Pallet wood slats. I cut them into, I think, 1.5 inch wide. I don't remember how wide I cut them. No, it's like 3/4. Wait, what? What is this? Oh no, these are the offcuts. Yeah, these are the offcuts, so these are random widths. Because I was gonna make like a big laminated table for a workbench, and then I just didn't. So I have like a shit ton of these, and these are also the offcuts, so these are ugly. But that's okay. We don't need them to be beautiful for them to work. So we're just gonna use these guys as stringers to go across like this. So first things first. Actually, I should put this on the table so I don't kick all of the screws all over the floor. Okay. That over there. Yeah, tasty tang. Yep, yum yum yum. It's good stuff. Yeah, I keep my tang in gallon jars in the garage. Let's see. How long, how wide is this? How dimension is this? Uh, 42. 42 inches long. How many of these do I need? I don't know. Uh, let's see. Probably want uh one here. Not really. No. How do I want to do this? I think I want. Do I want one in the middle, or do I want two? One here and one in the back per shelf. I think one in the middle will stiffen it the most. And then I can add more later if I need to. Yeah, let's do that. So that means I need. Ow, fuck. I stabbed myself. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. For right now, anyway. So let's. Shouldn't have put away that pencil. Let's just grab these. Let's just start to put them back. So we shall not be needing them on this day. Yet, anyway. Pencil. So that's 42 inches long. I'm going to cut them to 41, just so I don't have to deal with getting them to be a tight fit, because who cares? Okay. 41. I just broke the pencil lead. 41. 41. And 41. I broke the pencil lead again. Okay. There's all those. Actually, we can do all of these in one cut. Actually, that's a terrible idea. Let's not do that. Let me check my messages. Oh, low battery. Okay, cool. Glad I checked. Because my phone is dying. Okay. I got the little portable battery pack. It's just kind of difficult to find a place to put it. Okay, are you charging? You are charging. Alright. I don't know where to put this battery pack. Move you over here a little bit. Yeah, that's secure if you squint really hard and lie. Okay. Next thing. How deep are these shelves? These things. About 13 inches, so we want the center line to be 6.5. And let's see. Can the pencil draw on this? Okay. That's visible enough. So I'm just going to mark out spots where I need to put the screws. Do 6.5. We're ignoring the bottom shelf for now because I don't want to. Also because it'll be different, so I'm just gonna do all the ones that are the same right now. Okay, 6.5. It helps if you say it out loud every time, I'm sure. 6.5. Ish. 6.5. 6.5. Okay. Now, how wide are these? 3/4 ish. So we want that offset by 3/8 of an inch. So we want to go in. Oh wait, I have a square. That that would have been a smarter way to do that the entire time. Use a combo square, not have to remeasure it every single time. Okay, so we want these to go in 6 1/8, I think. That's how math works, right? Because we want half of that, half of 3/4 moved over. Yeah, that's how math works. Okay, so we can just do this. And then using my third hand, this is incredibly painful. I do not have clamps that can reach this deep, I don't think. False. uh, bu- 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 do I have clamps that can reach that? I don't think I do. No, not even close. Okay. Shit. I can eyeball it. I can eyeball it. It'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen if I eyeball the placement of these blind. Ow. Son of a bitch, stop poking me. Ow. Okay, we want you right there. You know what I could also do? I could put the screws in first and use those as markers. I'm a dumbass. Let's just do that. Hey, Arkin, how's it going? If I just put the screws in first, I can feel them with the wood. And I don't have to guess. Quite as much. And I can just drive them back out and then drive them into the wood. Okay. Now, if I do this... Ow, that still hurts. Perfect. Very scientific. Okay, now go over here. Cool. Ow, God, I'm a fucking moron. I just pinched my fingers inside of the wood that I was just screwing together. God damn. Owie. Okay, so now if I put another screw in the center, will it stop wiggling? Maybe? Ow, God. This shit is out to get me. That didn't do a goddamn thing. Damn it. Dang it, Bobby. I really thought it was gonna not bend in that direction anymore. Okay. Okay, fine. We have to put slats going the opposite direction now. Ah. Okay. So that didn't work at all. I'm glad I cut 4 pieces to that length. Okay, whatever. Son of a bitch. I really thought that would work. So I guess I need to reinforce it the other direction? Yeah, I guess that does make sense, doesn't it? Okay, so let's cut 1 piece to 13 inches this time. Just use you. Get. Let's go 12 and a half. Okay. Damn, stop splintering. Okay, let's try this again. We do these things not because they are easy, but because we thought they would be easy. President JFK. Wise man. I'm gonna lose my shit if this one doesn't work. Okay. We're gonna call that square. I'll mark it out properly in the next ones. It's a bit too close to the end. Okay, that actually fixes the problem. Okay, fine, fine. We'll do it the other way then. Alright. This one is so not square. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Whatever, it's fine, it works. I'll put one... Let's divide this into quarters, so... Okay. Let's go from... this end? That's a shitty idea. So from here to... here... let's call that 39. Wow, that does not divide into quarters very nicely, does it? We're going to round it up to 40. No, we're not. That sucks. Son of a... You know that swearing and making weird noises at your projects makes it work better? Little known fact. God damn it. Fine, I'll do math. It's as straight as you are. Yeah, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Let's see. 39.5 divided by 4. 9 7/8. Okay. Come here. Okay. I'm using the ancient technique of holding the tape measure with my body so it doesn't fall over. Transfer our measurement onto the thingy. Okay. I kind of wish I had a longer square, but that's fine. Make do. Something, something. Country girls make do. Okay, let's see. 13. It's okay, so 6.5 again. Let's go 12. 12 and 1. I don't know why I'm stuttering now, but I am. Okay. No, that's too close to the goddamn wall. Okay, 2. Well, also, this is going to be a massive pain in the ass. Ugh. I don't like having these screw heads here because it means that, like, anything I put on here is going to be scratching along the screw heads. I mean, given what I want to put... What do I want to put on here? I think that's fine. It's like a mild annoyance. What time is it? This took way longer than I thought it was. It would be. Oh shit, sign. Thank you for the 3 months. You didn't realize you were still live? Well, I didn't realize that you had subbed because I never fixed the resubscription notifications. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, let's see. It's 10:16. I'm gonna need like an hour to clean up after stream. Okay, let's pivot, actually. I will deal with reinforcing these fuckers off stream and come up with a better solution. Um, and then, um, but in the meantime, before we end, let's get the doors back in working order. Oh, it was only like a minute ago? Oh, okay. Don't you love it when I change the plans of the stream every 5 seconds? This is great, right? He needs to learn. Hey, someday I'll fix it. I might do it tonight. I don't hold me to that. I probably won't. Okay. So these bearings are extremely rusty, and I do not have rivets to fix that. That's right. Right, that's why we stopped doing this. Right, whatever. It's fine. It doesn't really need them. It just kind of wants them. Yeah. Very professional. Where's the WD-40? That's spindle oil. WD-40. Okay. Got my little drip bottle of it. Just gonna... Just because it's not a lubricant, but it's going to just loosen up the rust is the goal. And it doesn't really need a lubricant. I don't give a shit. I just need it to stop, to not be rusty. Just acting as a solvent in this case. Ow. And stabbing me. That wasn't the WD-40 though. Oh, there's a bend in this part of the... Oh, you guys can't see shit. Genius. Genius. That still doesn't show you anything. Whatever. Where are the pliers? Okay. Maybe I should get rivets. I should. Okay, whatever. That's fine. We're gonna deem that shit acceptable. Ow, stop stabbing me. Uh, let's work bathroom like, oh, cool. Oh shit, we got a hype train, level 1. Yay, yippee, I'm so good at this. Woohoo! Thank you for the hype train. Woo! I'm so good at this, you guys. Professional streamer. It is me, professional streamer man, who does things like forgetting that chat exists and talking to the void and using WD-40 for unintended purposes. Oh shit! Well, I heard that notification. It's like a I build myself into a maze every time I work in here. I swear. Oh shit! Thank you for the 100 bits, Ty, and 50 for sign we've moved for the 50. Damn, dude, thank you. Yeah, where's Menmo? We've got a train. Yeah, you can't have a train without Menmo. Yeah, I should get. Oh. I mean, how badly do you think spot welding on painted sheet metal would go? We do have a spot welder at work. I could probably yoink it. Okay, let's clean out the tracks also. Where did I put all the rags when I cleaned in here? Over here. Ding dong, where's our fireman? Ding dong. I should add some 7TV emotes. Like dink donk. Dink donk is a really good one. I don't know why, just like the little Pepe going dink 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 makes me happy. Okay, zoom. I said zoom. Thank you. Okay. What's the battery at? Can I turn off? I can unplug that for now, I think. Okay, so the bottom track is just like covered in rust and shit, so let's just go ahead. Yeah. Okay, let's lock the... I did spend extra for locking casters. Lock them. I lock it and then it does moves anyway. God, these are really hard to lock. Hold on, I heard the noise. Give me a second. Yeah. Sparks Maker, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Oh my god, you got the dink donkey. Hit a Harbor Freight angle grinder? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, feeding the train. Yeah, you guys don't have to, you know. And you absolutely do not have to. I will be doing nothing responsible with the money. But I do appreciate it. Oh, Huh. I didn't realize the noise suppression, like, didn't cut off the start of the noise. Interesting. I'm here because I saw something in Discord about needing cameras. You have ideas? Oh, no. Yeah, listen, I should get a... Hello? Hello? We back? I think we're back. God damn it. I love internet. I love it. I love internet. Hold on, I'm gonna move the mic down a little bit more on my shirt. Hello. Yeah. Um, Internet's very cool. I love it when my Wi-Fi just randomly drops. It's very cool. Uh, it's been doing that in the house too for recently for some reason. It's really annoying. Like, like I'm just doing something on my computer and it's like, fuck you. No internet. And it just turns off. And apparently it's doing it out here too, so that's neat. What do I do with that rack? I got distracted. Oh, here it is. What I was saying is, I kicked. What I was trying to say is, I should get a new camera, but they cost money, which is an issue. Well, mostly because I'm a tight ass. But it would be nice to not have my phone be used as a camera while I'm streaming, so I can actually like get important texts, as if those ever come by. But sometimes they do. But no, they don't. Okay. Let's just sprinkle a little bit of the good, the sauce. Oh yeah, that still looks like shit. Absolutely nothing changed. Can you get? Am I I'm blocking the entire fucking frame with my body. Oh my god. I didn't check. I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything interesting anyway. Basically, just cleaning out shit from this thing. Kind of half-assedly. Oh god damn it! I heard a noise. Oh shit! Buzzblaze, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. Yeah, welcome raiders. Nice to meet you. Here, let me do the hold on, slash. I'm a very professional streamer. Slash shout out. Buzzblaze. There we go. Cool. Hello, hello. Um, My name is Ready Steady, and I do shop stuff, which involves anything and everything. So today, what we are doing is uh, unzoom, unzoom, fucker, son of a bitch. We have guests. Play nice. There we go. Um, and so today we are restoring, and I say restoring very loosely. We're just trying to patch up this. Well, that's probably loud. We're just trying to patch up this cabinet. Because I got it for like $5 and I want more shop furniture. So put casters on it. I locked them right now, so I can't show you. Gonna reinforce the shelves so they're not as wobbly. And right now we're just fixing the doors, which is what there is right here, because they were really shitty. Been lurking, saw you were refurbing this cabinet. Nice. Hey, well, it's good to see you. You love tools, especially working with them. Hell yes, dude. Would love to see those casters attached. It was very professional. Oh yeah, we'll see you later, sign. Nice to see you. Let's see. Yeah, but those are indeed everything is bendy with cameras. Unfortunately, is what I have discovered. Um, yeah, I think we're gonna call that good enough with the door track. Let's just try and get these fuckers back in and figure out how they're supposed to go. Because whoever installed them last actually did it wrong and made it a whole lot worse. They put the doors in upside down, so the part that have rollers at the end was up, and so it was just sliding, being really shitty. So let's see. This bad boy. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you could, I think. Right? Yeah. It's hard to see. I have just like a little laptop on the side. Okay, so this guy, I don't know which direction these actually go. We got like a little stop on the back of this one, which makes me think that it's supposed to go in front. So this guy's supposed to go on the back track. So let's get those guys in. How do I get this in? How did I get this out? Oh wait, no, it's like this, isn't it? There we go. I figured it out. Baby does basic slide puzzle. Okay, that's better. Okay. And now we get this guy down. I did the same mistake. I'm smart. SM Marty smart. Here. And down there. Oh, that's so much better. Holy shit. How do people like manage to tie their shoes and yet they still I don't understand how people are like functioning members of society and then they put a door on backwards and just leave it for presumably years. And fuck up the entire thing. Get some food and we hang out for a while. Look forward to this room. Well, thank you for coming by, Buzz. I appreciate you. Uh, oh wait, what discussion on Discord? I guess I'll find out later. Um, yeah, bold of you to assume that they're actually members of society. Exactly. That's a good point. Yeah. Oh god damn it! I just stepped on the WD-40 bottle. Okay. Somehow I didn't just spray a stream of WD-40 all over the shop, but that's okay. It would have been funny, but I didn't. Okay. So now we've got those in, and man, it is really annoying how I can only open half of it at once. It does bug me a lot. This means there's like a space right here that's unusable. But that's okay. Oh, that handle is loose. Those flathead screws, they are. Let me grab a screwdriver. Let's see here. I can't see shit. I don't even know why I'm trying. Where the fuck is the slot? God, I hate slotted screws. I hate slotted screws so much. Alright, well, it's on a little bit tighter anyway. Whatever. Could have been the next irresponsible fire, yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Let's unlock casters real quick. I think, I have an 8 a.m. class tomorrow, or 8:30, or something like that. I have a really early class tomorrow, so unfortunately, I should probably do the responsible thing and go to bed. I also still have to, like, clean the rest of the garage. And so my mom can get her car in here, but, so. I think we're gonna clean and then head out. So, I will deal with finishing reinforcing this cabinet later. It will not be very exciting. I will get some flatter headed screws, and do more of this, hopefully with less dumb fuckery. Perhaps. Maybe one day. Uh, Imagine the product placement, like, ready, steady, now with 100% less dumb fuckery. Put that on the grocery store label. Why isn't that tightening? There we go. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get some of the sawdust off of the saw. Okay. I say less dumb fuckery, and then I, like, pick up a saw one-handed and shake it like a lunatic. Ah, motherfucker. There we go. Go, you son of a bitch. Ah. Oh, yeah, yeah, man, I am tired. This is like the last day of my break, and it hasn't even been that much of a break because I've been doing my own shit. I've been working on, well, like, actually working and making money. But then in between that, I've been, I've been working on the arbors for my surface grinder. Those are still in the works. I have them hardened now. Next time I get the chance, I'm gonna temper them. Bring them back down to, like, a reasonable hardness so they don't shatter when I try to use them. I'm thinking like a 50 Rockwell C. Haven't decided. Let me move the camera again. Let's see. That's a little better. There we go. But yeah, the other thing that I've been doing a lot of, yeah, on that grind, yeah, seriously, man. Other thing I've been doing is, I've been putting in, like, a lot of work into, I'm on this robotics team in college, and we, like, compete, later in the year. And I've been putting in a lot of work into the motors that we're going to use for driving around. And, really, I've been trying very, very hard, to avoid doing work and making a gearbox. Because that would be a lot of fucking work, and I don't want to. Ah! And it's like, introduces a lot of issues. But it would solve a lot of problems for us in terms of how much torque we have on the motors. Because we stalled those motors last year, and they have like 50 Newton meters of torque peak or something like that. And yet we still managed to stall them repeatedly. And they're also running way too fast. And we get scored based on power consumption too. Planetary gears are so cool. I know, it's so cool. No, that's the style I'm going for, actually. I have most of the designs done. I can send some screenshots in Discord. The annoying thing, what's really bugging me is, well, this only started recently, because I started talking to people a bit. Well, actually, it's not even that I started talking to people. The issue that just came up literally today, because I was like, hey, last night, I was like, hey guys, the other people working in the drive system with me, they haven't done jack shit. So I just sent out a little reminder. Get better motors. Well, that's the thing. I looked really hard. They don't exist. You can get more powerful motors, but they come in like these ridiculously large packages that make them completely unusable. Like the ones that we have right now are roughly 2 to 3 inches wide. And the gearbox that I'm going to put on top of them is probably only going to add another inch and a half or so. It's not fully finished, so I'm not entirely sure yet, but that's roughly where I'm at. But the shortest ones that can provide the peak torque that I need, well, that I'm shooting for, the smallest ones are like 6 inches wide, and they're extremely long, so they would eat up a ton of space, and they're heavy as fuck, and we have a pretty strict weight budget, so that's not ideal. But what I was trying to complain about, and then got distracted, is that I've been the only one working on this problem, right? I've been the only person working on finding better motors, finding reducers that could work for it, or only one working on finding any kind of solution for this, right? And I've been doing this for weeks. I finally say, like, hey guys, for the other people who are working on mobility, I'd like to see your proposals for wheels and stuff on Monday, just like as a little reminder, because I don't want to be the only one doing work. And then after I say that, I mentioned like, hey, I think I got most of a gearbox designed right now. It's pretty sick. And then everyone comes crawling out of the fucking woodworks and starts critiquing my design. They're like, oh, but have you considered using chains instead? And it's like, yes, that was the first idea that I had. Yes, it was in fact. I did. Oh, I don't like the idea of making a gearbox. It's just like you need such precision. And if the holes aren't aligned properly, the gears will strip. It's like, skill issue. No shit, Sherlock. I do this for a living. This is my job, is precision. Go fuck yourself. Skill issue. Um, like, there are no gearboxes that I've been able to find that can handle this amount of torque. At least not at a reasonable price and weight. Have you considered using a drive shaft? Well, that was actually like, that proposal was I'm okay with. Well, I'm not okay with it. I'm annoyed at it, but like that one was during like the brainstorming meeting. So like fine, whatever. You're an idiot, but fine. Um but this one is like after I said like, "Hey, I have this idea that I think we're going to do because I think it's good and I couldn't find a better solution." Then I have like 4 other people come out of the woodworks onto the Discord on my ass and start critiquing me. I genuinely did reply skill issue. Um I'll send a screenshot in my Discord server. Or actually, I'll just take a screenshot right now and edit it. 1 second. Just to like censor my name. Uh, uh, bu- 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 Here, hold on. Oh, sorry, that was my Windows. Let me just scribble out names here. Uh, this sucks on a trackpad. Wide. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now we uh save. Save. Save as that. Yes. Replace it. Sorry for the Windows noises, my bad. Here, hold on, let me pull it up. I do like worm gears, to be fair. I was actually initially looking at buying worm gearbox, but yeah. Yeah, this is what I said. And it is correct. Like, you're an idiot. I made this is the guy who said like, "Oh, I'm very wary of this." This is also the guy who I made his shit design into metal and I made it better, and it still didn't work because it was a shit design last year. So he should know. Um anyway, I'm very salty. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that up here. 'Cause, yeah, it is a skill issue. And I do have the confidence in my skill sets to call people out. Like, motherfuckers, yes, I know it's a terrible idea. Like, I to be clear, I'm not a fan of this idea either, right? I do not want to be making custom gearboxes because it's a lot of work that already exists and there's probably a commercial solution. The problem is I can't find a commercial solution. Um, and then people have been like, "Oh, but the Hall effect sensors are causing issues with the fucking driving." It's like, how does us know? Oh, this one made me so mad because they've not been able to adequately explain to me. They started saying like, "Oh, the Hall effect sensors in our current motors caused us to stall last year." What the fuck are you talking about? How does that work? That doesn't make any sense. It makes me so mad. And then someone else said like, "Oh, the big problem wasn't the Hall effect sensors; it was the 5 degrees of mechanical backlash in the gearboxes in the motors." How does backlash? Oh, this is not like a positioning application, right? This is not like a pick and place machine where backlash is important. Um, this is the wheels on a driving robot and on very unstable terrain. Exactly. Exactly. Hall effect sensors don't cause motor to stall. Oh my god. Um, they were saying it was something like Ty. I'll send you full screenshots of what stupid shit they were saying. Because some of it made sense, some of it made no sense. Uh, but the whole thing is like, okay, this is very cool and all. Or oh no, wait, no, yeah, someone was saying something. Let's see. This is a robot on extremely uneven, unstable terrain. And so even if we had perfect, like perfect zero backlash gearboxes, and we knew exactly where the wheels were rotationally at any given time, it wouldn't fucking matter. It would not matter because the ground is so questionable that it's just going to slip. You have to use localization. That's one of the biggest things that the software team has been dealing with is localization, figuring out where the robot is in space. And so like, oh, it's just so frustrating because I've been doing this. Like I spent like a good 10 hours, 10 to 20 hours looking into other gearboxes, other motors, anything I could think of that would be better than what we currently have in terms of efficiency, in terms of weight, in terms of size. And I come up with, you know what, I think the least amount of work and the most efficient, budget-wise and energy-wise, will be to just put a gearbox on the motors that we already have. Did the camera stall? Wait, shit, hold on. We back? Okay, we're back. I think we're fine. Um, the camera just like decided, fuck you. That's fine. uh, anyway, I've been putting in all of this work and I've been looking into all of these solutions. And then I tell people, and I've been telling people throughout this whole time, like, hey, do you have better ideas? Because I don't want to make a custom gearbox. I don't want to do it. Because it's a lot of work. And because, like, yeah, there are potential issues with it. Um, however, no one said shit And then all of a sudden, when I say it in the Discord publicly, that's when I get fucking called out. And then they bring up some dumbass arguments. It's like, I know, I've been through this. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with the Hall effects. And like, oh, it's been pissing me off a lot. Because I've been trying. I've been putting in more work than anyone on this fucking team so far. That's not true. But like, as far as I'm concerned, like the people who are critiquing me haven't done anything, and they're still in like concept land, which is a fine place to be right now. But I have like a CAD model 90%, it's probably 75% done. Because I want to be able to get a moving frame, like just the robot itself, like the frame and the wheels and the electrical stuff. I want to have that done by December, so we can start testing wheels. Because the wheel design is very important for us. It's very hard to deal with the surface that we're working on. And so last year, they were doing some stupid shit with like, oh, we should wait until the last minute to make sure our CAD is perfect. Our digging system is perfect and our everything is perfect before we start building. And so that meant we didn't get the robot. We didn't actually get the main the like actuation system of the robot assembled until fucking like a month before the competition, which is ridiculous. So this year, along with my mechanical co-lead, we decided, fuck that. We need to get something in the ground, in the real world, early, because it's very difficult. It's practically impossible to simulate this, right? Um, I can't explain the problem, the exact problem that we're dealing with, because like doxing. But it's just not possible, really. Like you can do math, you can do some of it, but not all of it's going to work ever. Are the motors a standard form factor like a NEMA? No, they are wheelchair motors off of eBay. Um, because we need something that's extremely compact, like width wise, and it needs to be able to provide like a stupid amount of torque. Like we're talking, my target is 150 Newton meters of torque peak. Um, and it also has to be 24 volt brushless DC. That's my restrictions according to the electrical team. So, and his motors not come with worm gears. They came with they already came with a gearbox, but it's not a worm gearbox. It's like um, it's something else. It's like it's just a large spur gear. Actually, do I have one? Do I have it in my backpack? Um, it has a large reduction on it already, like 5 to 1. And so it outputs like 130 RPM, but we only need like 20. And so it's well outside the proper efficiency curve, right? And so it's super inefficient. So that's why I'm doing this in the first place. Let's see. So where most mobility can use worm gears to prevent rolling. I don't know, man. Current modes are 50 Newton meters on 1 gear ratio. It's about the efficiency curve, right? And also because I don't trust. Here's the thing: those motors, like I said, eBay specials, and we couldn't we couldn't get a spec sheet from the manufacturer. We actually called them, and they asked. They didn't tell us. They went, how did you get these?" And they didn't answer us. So the electrical team actually like did the stuff to rate the motors themselves. So they made their own spec sheet. So I don't fully trust that part of it. Um, but also, it's about the efficiency again. I want it to be able to run at a high RPM because that's generally where they're the most efficient power wise. So that's my logic. But yeah, it's just It's bugging me so much because I know tomorrow I'm gonna have those same people who are getting on my ass on the Discord server talk to me in person, and it's like, okay, where were you 2 weeks ago when I was initially talking to you about this? Ah, so frustrating. And that's not to mention all the paperwork that they're making me fucking do, and like all the systems engineering bullshit. Oh yeah, it actually does have a handbrake on the back. They're kind of neat. The brake system is kind of cool. We can take it off. You can take it off so it's like not in the way, but the brake system itself is there. Like it has a handbrake that you can pull, and then it locks the motor shaft. It's kind of cool, but I can easily pull it off so it saves weight. And yeah, like I said, weight is another concern. It's like we need to have a combination of high torque, high efficiency, and low weight and low space. And ideally at a low cost, but like we can be flexible on that one to a certain extent. You know, I'm not going to spend $1,000 per motor. Um, but my proposed planetary gearbox. This is a very rough estimate, and this is only because I'm doing all the work to make the parts, except for the gears. We have a wire EDM at the school, and so they'll wire out the gears for us. I'm not allowed to use the wire EDM. I asked. Um, but yes, but that's gonna be pretty cheap. Because the guy who runs the shop at the university is he's one of our advisors, and so he's chill. He'll be cool about how much he charges us, and then I can make the housings, and so that's effectively free. Just eats my time. No more weekends for me. But yeah, with all of that consideration, I think my proposed gearbox thing, at most, again, very rough estimate, design's not done, etc., etc. My proposed design is going to be roughly uh $400 for 6 of the motors, which is extremely cheap for how much performance they'll be able to provide. And people in the wiring. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Ty. Yeah, it's gonna be super easy. Like I can just do whatever I want with the gears, and they can just do it, and it's not a problem. You know, again, that's not true, but it's effectively true. I can design whatever weird profiles I want, and they can cut it easily. Hmm. I'm not gonna be a dick about it, but like, yeah, I could. All right, what else do I need to clean? I need to move this bad boy somewhere. Ugh. I really wish my mom would give up on having her car in here. Alas. uh, oh shit, Sprig, hello, thank you for the raid. Let's see, hold on, slash, shout out. Sprig VTuber. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in, raiders. Hello, hello. My name is Ready Seti. I'm a little alien guy who does shop stuff. Whatever that means. Today we were using this. We were fixing up this cabinet a bit. It's not fully done, but I have to go to bed soon-ish because I have a class at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Whoops. So I put it on casters. Tried to reinforce the shelves. I'll do that more on my own time. Uh, Celine, hello. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, thank you for coming by, Sprig. So yeah, I do general shop stuff. Lately, it's been more boring things like, basic work. But I also do extremely specialty stuff like this surface grinder. Oh, my camera is dead. Oh no, it's back. Okay. I have this surface grinder in my garage because I'm a fucking lunatic. And if you don't know what that is, don't worry, you're not alone. No one else does either. And if that's like not in frame because let's hide that. Yeah, also complaining about dumb team members is what we're doing right now. If you don't know what a surface grinder is, that's okay. No one does. Yeah, I do machining. If that means anything to you. And yeah, we're just making it work in our little corner of the internet. Scuff as can be. And yeah, like I said, I was complaining about my team members for my robotics team. For like the last half hour because I'm a whiny little baby. And also because I'm extremely salty because they're being stupid. And I have to deal with them. I don't know what to do with this. Why did I pick this up? You know what a surface grinder does. Of course you do. Most people don't, though. Ah. I think the only the most common machine tool that like people know of is a lathe. That's the only one where people are somewhat familiar with it for some reason. God, I don't know what to do with this. Ugh. Stay. Okay. Whatever. Hey, how dare you? Yeah, it's very flat, but slightly off because he missed a speck of dust, unfortunately. How dare you, Ty? You're correct, but like, fuck you. Come on. That is exactly what I've been doing for like the last hour. I don't know how long. I don't have a sense of time. I'm also just like wandering aimlessly and talking. We're trying to clean the garage right now because we're supposed to be able to get a car in here. And currently that's not going to happen. Um, let's see here. Yeah, grinds the surface. Close enough. We are also extremely scuffed, as you can see by my lovely frame rate. Ooh, oh, it's better now. Of course. Uh, oh, hell. Oh, I have to deal with this. Ah. This is the other reason I'm gonna have back problems by the time I'm 30. This is a bunch of cast iron parts that are for my surface grinder. It's accessories and stuff. I'm gonna build a shelf or a cabinet in there, but I haven't done it. You love slideshows. Who doesn't love a good PowerPoint? Um, Actually, I'm probably gonna cheat on making that cabinet. I think what I'm gonna do is have Send Cut Send do it, or one of those surfaces, because I don't have sheet metal tools, as discussed previously. And honestly, it's just so much work. Gotta start prioritizing my time. As much as I would love to do everything myself, alas, cannot. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I actually don't even know where the car needs to be. Can I leave this here? I don't know if I'll be able to leave this cabinet here. Maybe I can. Christ, why is this so bad tonight? It's not normally this slideshowy. Oh well. Only the best for our new friends. From the raid. Yay. Yeah, such a cheater, I know. Okay. I think that is where we are going to call it for tonight. Let's go find someone to raid. Because, I'm tired. My voice is going. Let's see. Raid channel. Following. Let's see here. Let's see, Nicoella's live. I don't really know her. Minnie's asleep. Snooky, I also don't really know her. Yeah, same category? This is just people streaming their 3D printer running. I hate that that's like the most popular thing in this category. Are you able to get an access point in the garage? Yeah, we're actually working on getting that like next week. Like coincidentally, yeah, this week, or I'm probably going to do it. Yeah, it was nice to meet you too, Buzz. It was very lovely to see you. You didn't chime into your rants, but some of it's relatable. Yeah. Oh, Little Bunny is streaming. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see here. Uh, Lil Bunny, Little Bunny. Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Let's think of a raid message before we do. Oh, 5 a.m. Indeed. Shipments for 3D printer channels or bots? Yeah, I don't know how else they would exist, frankly. I agree. Oh, let's snooze that ad. Okay, let's see. Raid. You want to say um whiny baby raid? Yeah, okay. Oh, and there goes my camera. Oh, sorry, that was my sorry, that was my computer. That's my apologies. Whiny baby raid. Team members are dumb. No, no, no. You're right. Let's do that. We're doing that. I have been overruled. Okay, start raid. Okay. So, once again, thank you all for coming by. I hope you all had a wonderful time. Um, yeah, I know I'm very scuffed and I do weird things. So, but I appreciate you all coming by. So I will see you all next time. Hopefully next weekend. I can't make any promises because life is hell. Yeah, I'll see you all in her chat. All right, bye bye.